Stick around and you'll see.
And what about Francis Ngannou? You having him? You want some?
I've said plenty times, the rain is really coming down on us here. The day that I start ducking out of fights and turning opponents down and stuff like that is the day that I'm going to retire. So, as I've always said, and you can ask any promoter I've ever worked with, any guys at the UFC, I'll fight anyone, I'll fight anytime, and I'll fight anywhere. Never turn down a fight in my life, never will. The day that I start thinking about turning down fights is the
It's all about meant to be, yeah.
Good session. Good session. It's a good drill. Did a little finisher there, got the heart rate up a little bit. Well, just running over some technique stuff in that, game plans. It's nice.
So is Paddy a good training partner then for Cyril Gane?
No, but he's a good training partner.
We'll sit down with him, see what he's thinking, what he wants to do. He's been great through this whole thing, and literally said, "I'll fight whoever you guys tell me to fight. I'm ready to go." So, looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the Tom Aspinall era.
You said you had the date, or the fight, or was agreed to. Did you have a date and a location for that? Because I think a lot of people assumed it would be at MSG again.
That it would be what?
At Madison Square Garden, like heavyweight.
Yeah. That's what we were shooting for. We were shooting for New York. Yeah.
So would it make sense to keep Tom on that day, or are you going to try to wait long enough? Let's get you in there.
Well, I mean, we got to figure out the rest of the year. Aspinall's going to land somewhere.
It's got a wall around my head and I'm giving my head. Now I just keep this and I roll. So I'm going to make sure that I keep this part of his arm on the floor. That way. So I'm in this position, and as he starts to come around my head, I hold this. And then I'm going to roll back this way. And try and go so he's in a straight line to you. If he wraps around my neck here, it's hard to go, because there's no...
Tom Aspinall's training camp has taken on a whole new energy since teaming up with Paddy Pimblett, and the MMA world is buzzing with speculation about his next opponent. With John Jones officially retired.
John Jones called us last night and retired. John Jones is officially retired. Tom Aspinall is the heavyweight champion of the UFC.
News has broken, I'm sure everybody's seen it. UFC undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Moving forward, very, very important to me, just that I acknowledge everybody quickly who has supported me in this. I'm not going to say it was a tough time, but a bit of a challenging time over like the last kind of 10, 11 months that I have been inactive due to no fault of my own. But luckily, that is all behind us now. Massively appreciate the support from everybody. Massively appreciate the support going forward. I am going to keep this thing as active as possible. I want to be the best heavyweight ever to walk the face of the earth. I'm going to defend this thing as many times as I possibly can. I'm going to keep you guys entertained. I'm going to really give back to everybody who has shown me support over the last year, over the last 5 years, over the last 10 years. Really appreciate the support and love from everybody. And we're going to see an active, defending UFC heavyweight undisputed champion going forward. Thank you guys, and I'll speak to you.
The heavyweight throne is finally up for grabs, and all eyes are on Aspinall's preparations. Is he gearing up for a blockbuster clash with Francis Ngannou, or will a fresh contender emerge from the pack? One thing is clear, the new champion isn't wasting any time, and the anticipation for his first defense is building fast. Aspinall's approach to this camp is relentless. He's never been the type to wait for opportunities to fall into his lap, and with no official opponent announced, he's still pushing himself to the limit every day. The addition of Paddy Pimblett to his camp has only raised the intensity, with both fighters feeding off each other's energy and creativity. Even without a name across from him, Tom's focus is razor sharp. He's preparing for whoever steps up next.
Fast as you can, come on!
Step into the gym, and you'll see that every session is treated like fight night. Aspinall's sparring is all action, with partners matching his size and power. He's firing off rapid combinations, slipping counters, and keeping the pressure high. The sound of gloves landing and coaches shouting instructions fills the air, but Tom remains locked in, treating every round as if a title is on the line.
First session back since holiday.
Yeah. Done a few runs on holiday, like, but
Nice start with Tom.
I was playing water polo most days. Water polo was getting competitive in the pool, lad. Very competitive. But yeah, first like bit of MMA training I've done in like 2 weeks or something, to be honest.
Enjoying it?
Yeah.
Shadowboxing isn't just a warm-up for Aspinall, it's a precision drill. He moves with purpose, working angles and combinations, drilling his footwork and head movement until it's second nature. Every motion is calculated, a sign of the countless hours spent perfecting his craft. It's clear he's not just maintaining his skills, he's sharpening every weapon for whoever the UFC puts in front of him. Grappling is another area where Aspinall refuses to be complacent. He's rolling hard, chaining submissions, and improving his control from every position. Training with high-level partners, including Pimblett, forces Tom to stay sharp and adapt on the fly. Whether he's attacking or defending, he's always looking for ways to evolve his ground game and stay ahead of the competition. The dynamic between Aspinall and Pimblett is electric. On paper, they might seem like an odd pair. Paddy's high-energy unpredictability contrasting with Tom's calm, methodical approach. But together, they bring out the best in each other. Paddy's creativity keeps Tom guessing, while Tom's discipline sets the tone for the whole gym. The result is a training environment where both fighters are constantly pushing their limits. Heavy bag sessions are a showcase of Aspinall's power and endurance. He's mixing up combinations, adding knees and elbows, and finishing every round with a relentless flurry until the timer runs out. His pace is more like a middleweight than a heavyweight, and his conditioning is on another level. Tom's message is clear. He's preparing for a 5-round war, no matter who stands across from him. Tom's commitment extends beyond the gym. He's pounding out long runs in the morning, sprinting in the afternoon, and mixing in explosive strength and conditioning work. From hill sprints to resistance training, every session is designed to build not just power, but the stamina and flexibility needed to dominate the division.
We don't like that. Oh, I'm in the NFL. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's all right, isn't it?
Very good.
Very, do you want to do one more?
For Aspinall, this isn't just about staying ready, it's about constant improvement. He's not training for a specific opponent, he's training to be the best version of himself. After a year of uncertainty, he's doubled down on his work ethic, hitting the gym twice a day, every day, determined to stay ahead of the pack.
Stones the shoulder, let's go, man. Yes, it's a heavy one. Yeah, oh, it's got up. Oh, it's got up, yeah, it's got up. Yeah, perfect. That was
Fuck me, that's heavy.
hang on.
When it comes to John Jones, Tom has made his feelings clear. He's moved on. He's joked about Jones enjoying life abroad while the division was on hold, and pointed out that if anyone else had delayed the title for this long, they'd have been stripped. Tom isn't bitter, but he's done waiting. He wants action, not endless speculation. The frustration of the past 6 months wasn't about injuries or motivation. It was about the lack of movement in the division. For Aspinall, fighting isn't about money or fame. It's about the love of competition. That's what kept him grinding through the uncertainty. Now, with Jones retired and the belt officially his, the question is who will step up? Francis Ngannou's name keeps coming up, and even though he's busy in boxing and the PFL, fans can't help but dream about a showdown between Ngannou's raw power and Aspinall's speed and technique.
I see the jab. Fast, 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 come on. Go, 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 go. Go, quick. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. One minute left. Let's go. Change uppercuts this time. Bum, 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 all the way up. Come on. Let's go. Jab. Jab, 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 jab. Come on. Go, 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 go. Fast, we can go. Fast. Come on. Swap. Fast. Go, 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 go.
Nice.
Side to side, yeah. Nice and quick.
Yeah, if I'm going to head kick someone, we've got to be like on the knees, under 5 foot.
I'm still on all fours.
Ben doesn't like
Good
it.
to, do you not? I'm not a big kicker either.
Calf kicks.
Few cat, yeah, same.
So it's all like meant to be heavy.
I love kicking people.
Good session. Good session. Some good drills.
I'm naturally flexible.
Did a little finisher there, got the heart rate up a little bit. Well, just running over some technique stuff in that game plans. It's nice.
So is Paddy a good training partner then for Cyril Gardner?
No. No, but he's a good training partner. There will be some news, there will be an announcement. Just stick around and you'll see.
And what about Francis Ngannou? You having him? You want some?
I've said plenty times, the rain is really coming down on us here. The day that I start ducking out of fights and turning opponents down and stuff like that is the day that I'm going to retire. So, as I've always said, and you can ask any promoter I've ever worked with, any guys at the UFC, I'll fight anyone, I'll fight anytime, and I'll fight anywhere. Never turned down a fight in my life, never will. The day that I start thinking about turning down fights,
UFC President Dana White has finally put the speculation to rest. When asked about the future of the heavyweight division, White didn't hesitate. It's Tom Aspinall's fight. The UFC is ready to move forward, and Tom has earned his shot at a true main event. Whether it's a unification bout, a clash with Ngannou, or a new challenger, the message is the same. Aspinall is the man to beat.
Obviously, you know, this John Jones thing is what a lot of people are talking about. I wonder, is there anything that PFL or Francis could do to make that a realistic option for you guys, or are you fully focused on Aspinall?
It's Aspinall's fight. I mean, we've been talking to this kid forever about it, and it's his fight. Listen, you can't make people fight. If John doesn't want to fight, can't make him fight. We can try to make him fight. We can throw things at him that inspire him to want to fight, but we'll figure it out.
As for John Jones, Dana White was blunt. You can't make people fight. If Jones isn't interested, the UFC isn't going to wait around. The division is moving on, and Tom Aspinall is leading the charge as the active, hungry champion. In an interview with the Mac Life, Dana White discusses Tom Aspinall's future as the newly recognized UFC heavyweight champion. Dana says that with John Jones retired, it's officially the Tom Aspinall era, and he's excited to see what's next for the division. White emphasizes that Tom has been great throughout the entire situation and has told the UFC he's willing to fight anyone they put in front of him. Dana adds that he's looking forward to sitting down with Aspinall during International Fight Week to discuss potential opponents and plans for his first title defense, making it clear that the UFC is ready to move forward and build around Tom as the face of the heavyweight division.
We'll sit down with him, see what he's thinking, what he wants to do. He's been great through this whole thing, and literally said, I'll fight whoever you guys tell me to fight. I'm ready to go. So looking forward to the Tom Aspinall era.
Daniel Cormier has weighed in as well, echoing the sentiment that it's time for a new era. Cormier pointed out that great champions build their legacy by taking on all challengers, not by sitting out. Aspinall is that next wave, a relentless, hard-working champion who's ready to take on anyone, anytime. Cormier even suggested that Jones is risking his legacy by not passing the torch in the cage. While John's achievements are legendary, greatness is also about facing the future, and right now, the future is Tom Aspinall.
Show me someone who acted like this in their final chapter. Show me someone who refused to play it forward. In terms of playing it forward, I think he means go and fight the next guy. And if you get past the next guy, then it's still your time. But if you don't get past the next guy, as with every other thing in sports, there's always a moment where the new breed kind of comes in and they surpass the old breed. John Jones knows that better than anybody. He has surpassed the new breed and the old breed multiple times over the course of his career. He's run as world champion. He's one of the greatest champions of all time. He's beaten everybody. He went through the old guard, meaning he went through Vitor. He went through Shogun. He went through Rampage. He literally put all those guys in the rearview mirror, and then he moved on, and he hit Rashad. And then he hit Gustafsson, who was a new guy. Then he hit me, who was a new guy. Then he hit Anthony Schmidt, who's a new guy, and Thiago Santos, and Dominic Reyes. He hit them all. He put everybody back. Then he goes to heavyweight, beat Cyril. Then he went and put the old guard back with Stipe. He's beaten all of them. He's been constantly pushing back that next wave of challenger. But there's one more wave. Because no matter how many times you've done it before, there's a real possibility that at some point it catches up to you. His own legacy right now.
Aspinall isn't waiting for anyone. He's in the gym, improving every day, and more voices in the MMA world are calling for him to headline the next big event. Whether his next opponent is Ngannou, a surging contender, or someone else entirely, one thing is certain, the heavyweight division is moving forward, and Tom Aspinall is ready to lead the charge. Let us know in the comments. Do you think John Jones is protecting his legacy, or is he simply making way for the next generation? Who should Tom Aspinall face next as the undisputed king of the heavyweights?